So I was in college, I was putting myself through college, and I was like, you know, if I'm an engineer, I can get out in 4 years and start making money. If I go to law school, it's another 3.5 years after that I'm going to be dirt poor. I worked in research and development for a company in Jessup for about 5 or 6 years. And then I was at a convention in New York City, walking through the Jacob Javits Convention Center. I was looking at valves and pipes and fittings, and I said, you know, this is really boring. I just don't want to do this the rest of my life. So that's why I decided to do something different. And it was a matter of then exactly what it was I was going to do. So, you know, I had a wife and a daughter at that point, so I couldn't just totally quit and take a flyer and start a business. So I decided if I was go to law school, you know, I could do that. I'd have a profession, something to rely on. The company that I was working for in Jessup was owned by a conglomerate that was based out of Chicago. They owned about 10 or 12 different types of companies in various industries. So they had offered me a job in Chicago writing patents and doing environmental law. And I visited Chicago in January, and I said, you know what, I just don't want to live in Chicago. So I sent my resume to Judge Reimer. The next day I got a call from his secretary, Barbie. And Barbie said, Mark, the judge would like to talk to you. I said, okay, I can come down tomorrow. So I went down and interviewed with him. And it was about the shortest interview I ever had. It was about 5 or 10 minutes. And at the end of that, he said, well, if you want the job, you've got it. I said, okay, that's great, I'll do it. In fact, the first day when I went down there, it was kind of supposed to just be a meet and greet before I actually started. I went down there, introduced myself to him, and, you know, saw some of the people in the courthouse. And he said, well, I've got your first case for you. So I said, okay. So he gave me a file that was about 3 inches thick, and it was the Casino Nights gambling cases out of Prince George's County that he was specially set on. And he said, I need you to write up an opinion for me and tell me what you think I ought to do. So that was my first day that was supposed to just be meeting and greeting people. I mean, I had gotten that case and had to go back and listen to the tapes of the hearings and look at his notes and try to figure out what the law was on those issues. So that was my first introduction to being a law clerk down here.